The first year that I did it, I just shared it thinking that, maybe a couple dozen boxes would get sold, and a few hundred got sold that first year. And so then, last year I wanted to be more methodical about it and prepared a little bit, got a little bit more word of mouth out and made a bigger thread. And it absolutely blew up. And I saw, over 1,000 boxes sold last year. I've heard really amazing, words from some of the parents of these Girl Scouts about like what this means to them. And it warms my heart to see the community come together like this. There was one mother of a trans Girl Scout who said that given the environment around transgender issues in America right now, her Girl Scout was worried about standing on a street corner selling cookies. It's scary to be a trans kid in America right now. And because of her online cookie sales, she was able to reduce the amount of time that she needs to stand outside on a street corner selling her cookies. This allowed her to participate fully in the Girl Scouts while also respecting her own boundaries and her own fears around being in public right now. As somebody who was a transgender kid who was not able to transition back in the 90s, where it was impossible to do so in a place like where I'm from, Louisiana, I know what being able to express yourself means to these Girl Scouts. And so I also see the attacks on trans kids moving across America right now, the legislative attacks, the verbal attacks, the bullying, and keeping those two things in mind, the respect for that community, the memory of my own childhood, and watching the current environment around transgender people, anytime that we can find happiness is something to promote.